Lysistrata, Scene 1, The Oath. Scene 2, Blue Balls. Scene 3, Reconciliation.
Now, who's the one who summoned this gathering of all us women?
It's me.
I'd like to hear what it is you want.
Yes, tell us now, dear friend. Explain this grand idea that's on your mind.
I'll tell you then, but first I'll ask a question. It's something small I need to know.
Move your sock.
Feel free.
Oh, yeah. Don't you ever miss the fathers of your children when they're off on active service? I certainly know you've all got husbands far away from home like this.
You're right, my dear. My husband's been in Thrace the last 5 months. He's guarding Eucrates.
And mine's been gone for 7 more months at Pylos.
While mine, even when he comes home, has hardly time to hang up his shield before he flies off again.
Not a glimmer of males, not a single adulterer left. Since Minotaurs ditched our old alliance, I haven't seen a single 5-inch dildo, which might at least have given sympathetic relief. So are you ready if I devise a scheme to help end the war?
By the 2 goddesses, I'd even be prepared to pawn this dress to raise the funds for celebratory drinks.
And I'd be willing to cut myself in half and serve myself as sacrificial flatfish.
And I would climb up Mount Tegedos to gaze upon a land of peace below.
I'll tell you then, you've no need for secrecy. I assure you, assembled women to have a chance of ever compelling our husbands to live in peace. We really must.
Do what?
Well, will you do it?
We promise we will if death itself's the price.
We must give up the pleasure of the prick. What makes you turn away? Don't try and leave. You there, why grimace and shake your head like that? What means this pale complexion? These tears that flow? Will you or won't you do it? Please tell me that.
I simply couldn't. The war must take its course.
I feel the same. The war must take its course.
So that's your view, you flatfish. Just before you said you'd even cut yourself in half.
Ask anything else, I'd be prepared to walk through fire, but not give up the prick. There's nothing like it, dear Lysistrata.
Well, what about you?
I too would walk through fire.
The female sex, sheer lustfulness. That's us. No wonder they write such tragedies about us. Our lives are simply full of sex and intrigue. But you, dear Spartan friend, if only you would stick with me, we'd save the situation. Please lend support.
It's difficult by the twins for wives to sleep alone without a dick, and yet we must. We need peace back so badly.
Oh, dearest friend, you're the only genuine woman.
Suppose we really did abstain from it, though God forbid. What difference would it make to getting peace?
A difference like no other. If we were to sit at home, our faces powdered, or wore short silken shifts to give a glimpse, a nicely trimmed small triangle of hair, so our husbands started to swear and wanted to shag. But we held back and refused to let them do it. I tell you now, they make peace in a flash.
It's true, when Menelaus caught a glimpse of Helen's breasts, it made him drop his sword.
But what if our men reject us then, my dear?
To borrow Verocrate's phrase, try self-abuse.
A useless substitute. It's just not real. And what if they turn quite rough and drag us upstairs?
Then grab the better door and cling for life.
But what if they beat us up?
Keep on resisting. They can't derive much pleasure from forcing us. We've got to make them suffer in every way. They'll soon give in. No husband can enjoy a life of constant friction with his wife.
Well, if you two agree, we'll go along.
But how will we persuade our Spartan husbands to keep the peace without duplicitous guilt? And who could hope to persuade the Athenian rebel to keep its mind fixed on negotiations?
Don't worry. We'll soon convince our people here.
Not while their trimemes still have rigging intact, and your goddess's vault contains such limitless funds.
I've made some provisions to cover this very point. We are going to seize the Acropolis today. This task has been assigned to older women. While we talk here, they're going to use the pretext of a sacrifice to occupy the hill.
A perfect ploy. You've thought of everything.
In that case, Lampido, let's swear an oath at once to make our pact unbreakable.
Reveal the oath you want us all to swear.
Right. Where's my Scythian slave? Hey you, look sharp. Come here and place the shield there, facing down. Can someone pass the meat?
Lysistrata, what oath is this you're going to make us swear?
The sort I've heard occurs in Aeschylus, a blood oath over a shield.
Lysistrata, don't use a shield to swear an oath for peace.
What oath then would you like?
Perhaps we ought to find a pure white horse for sacrifice.
A pure white horse?
Well, think of something better.
All right, I will. Just listen to this suggestion. Let's place a large black drinking cup down here and sacrifice a jar of Asian wine. Then swear we won't pour in a drop of water.
A quite magnificent oath. I'm lost for words.
Let someone fetch a cup and a jar of wine.
My dears, what specimens? What's around the guard?
Could anyone fail to handle this with pleasure?
Just place it here and help me hold the beast. Divine persuasion, cup of female friendship, be kind to women, receive our sacrifice.
The blood's a lovely color. It flows so well.
And what a fine bouquet in Castor's name.
Allow me, ladies, to be the first to swear.
By Aphrodite, no. Please wait your turn. Now all must touch the cup. Come, Lampido. Let one of you for the group repeat my words. Then all will solemnly ratify this oath. No male, be he adulterer or spouse,
No male, be he adulterer or spouse,
shall come near me with prick erect. Repeat.
shall come near me with prick erect. Oh dear, my knees are feeling weak, Lysistrata.
At home I'll stay as chaste as any virgin.
At home I'll stay as chaste as any virgin.
If I keep this oath, may wine be mine to drink.
If I keep this oath, may wine be mine to drink.
But if I transgress, may the cup be filled with water.
But if I transgress, may the cup be filled with water.
Do all the others swear this oath?
We do!
Now, let me sanctify this cup.
Fair shares, my dear. Let's all be best of friends.
No te ponga bruto.
Y se hace la bruta pa' cotizarse conmigo enfrente y ya se hace la gata en celo contigo te cotorrea el oído.
Goodbye. No, please don't go. You can't ignore our baby. You're cruel. What made you do these things and follow this other woman? You're just oppressing me and feeling pain yourself.
Keep your hands off.
You really must come home.
No, never.
It's been so long. Please lie down here with me.
I can't. And yet. Right. Lie straight down. Taking my clothes off now. But no, I'll tell you what. We need a mattress.
A mattress? I certainly don't.
Of course you do. Straps are hard.
But let me kiss you first. My pricks like Heracles. Hungry but cheating of food.
Come on, lift up.
If I do, then damn my eyes.
You need a blanket.
It's not a blanket I need, just a fuck. Damnation on the man who first made perfume.
Here, take another bottle.
I don't need two. Stop being heartless. Lie down, just forget the rest.
I'll do exactly what you want.
Of course I will. My wife's sadistic, such a fierce tormentor, to stretch my skin so hard and disappear.
No te ponga bruto.
Dance or die.
Hail, boldest of the female sex. It's time for you to be both fierce and gentle.
The task will not be hard, provided that the passions are inflamed but lack of deceit. Soon they will find out. Call reconciliation. The task will not be hard, provided that the passions are inflamed but lack deceit. I'll soon find out. Call reconciliation. To start with, then bring Spartans here to me, and don't adopt a rough or shirty manner. Not like our husbands' former boorishness, but lead them in a feminine and friendly way. If they refuse, their hands just grab their knobs. Now bring the Athenians over here as well. Take hold of any part they offer you. Envoys from Sparta stand right here by me, and you Athenians there. Now hear my speech. A woman I am, but not without sharp wits. My own intelligence is quite robust. Yet here the barbarian armies lie nearby. You send Greek men and cities to destruction. That is my first contention, now complete.
Well, my destruction stems from this erection.
You ravage the very land which you rescued.
That shows they're in the wrong, Lysistrata.
We're in the wrong. But what a magnificent us.
You think I've no reproof for you, Athenians? Don't you have in turn the Spartans came alarmed with spears when you were dressed like slaves and slaughtered many Thessalians combatants and many other friends of Hippias?
Never seen a more voluptuous woman.
Nor I, in all my life, a finer cunt.
Well, we want peace, provided we get back this round and closed part.
Which?
The rear. Pilot, we've long requested and tried to probe.
Beside and hear my oath, that's not for you.
Please let them have it.
But where will we thrust then?
Demand another part in return for this.
Let's see then. We demand that you return this scrubby part, Aeneas, and the orifice of the Malian Gulf, as well as Megara's legs.
No, by the twins! Not both legs. Not both legs, my good friend.
Oh, let them! Don't start squabbling over legs.
I want to get this land and sow my seed.
And I to spread manure out by the twins.
You'll get your chance once fully reconciled. Now, if you're sure, then formally decide and go to get agreement from your allies.
Consult our allies, but look at our erections. Both sets of allies surely won't dissent. They'll want to fuck.
I'm certain by the twins that goes for ours.
And for the Charistians too.
Well said. In that case, purify yourselves in order that we wags may entertain you with all the contents of festive baskets. Inside you, you'll swear an oath to show good faith. Then each one of you can take his wife and go back home.
But let's waste no more time.
Lead on, Lysistrata!
Without delay.